In this video, explore 10 real-world projects you will build with AI-powered Tableau.
Right. People, this session is about the complete core syllabus where we are learning about the Tableau. But this will be completely AI powered using Gen AI. That is, we'll be using some various different AI tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, DeepSeek, or many other tools. Whatever we have, the AI tools will be working on that. Commonly, we'll be using ChatGPT because that is more in demand and more commonly used. Okay, so as I said, now the syllabus in iTech Analytic solutions for any courses will be based on projects, and then we'll be learning about the skills. Many of them actually ask the question that we don't know anything about the analytics or say any of the courses. Then how can we start working on the project? Don't worry. When I say projects, that doesn't mean that we'll start the project directly. First, we learn about the fundamentals of all the subjects, all the topics, and then we'll be using AI tools, and then we'll be working on the project. So it is something like a 360-degree what we'll be working completely on how the companies actually look for the candidates. Okay. First of all, I have few projects what I have for the syllabus. But that doesn't mean that you have to work on all the projects, but I'll make sure that you will try to finish all these projects by the end of this course. Okay, it might be slightly difficult for one or two projects, but otherwise, once you start working on this will become very easy. I will be sharing all the data set. I'll be sharing all the wireframes in the sense the layouts. Okay, so everything I'll be sharing it with you so that you people can start working on it. Apart from this, there are more than 100 projects which is available for your references. I showed you that also in the previous session. And apart from that, I have some 1000 plus templates of this Power BI and Excel. That also I'll be sharing it with you in the Telegram channel. So you can use that as well so that you can work on right from your Power BI, Tableau or Excel dashboards and reports. Okay. So first of all, let me just walk you through the projects what I have in the list for this Tableau course. The first thing is I have the sales performance dashboard, and we'll be using this AI tools. So it is very easy for us to work on this. So what does this do? It is based on retail sales analysis with AI driven, say automation or reports or whatever. Okay, so we'll be using ChatGPT, or suppose if you think that you have any other subscription, we can use that also. Not at all a problem. Okay. After this, we also have this customer segmentation and churn prediction. Churn analytics is something like understanding about why the customers actually leaving us. So you know what happens when I have some business, suddenly there are some customers who will be leaving us. So we don't want to lose them. We'll try to understand why they're actually leaving. First, we'll understand how many of them have left. Then we'll try to understand why they have left. Then we'll see how we can retain them. So this is called as churn analytics. So these kind of things we'll try to work on this. Then we have HR analytics, people who are from HR background. For them also we have the dashboards what we can create. So here we'll try to understand the attrition, reports, or how many how many employees are there. So these kind of something where we can have the complete HR related reports. Then we have this marketing campaign analysis. Say, for example, nowadays you can see that many companies are running ads. Say, I want to know which ad is running, which is giving me more revenue. Okay, I'm investing something, say ROI, return on investment. How actually I can, know that which ad is actually doing the more sales. So let's concentrate on that. So that will be working. Then for finance people, so we have this financial KPI dashboard where we can see revenue versus forecasting with the AI options. Okay, so for everything, we'll be using this AI because now wherever you go for the companies, they prefer that AI because things will be much faster and accurate. Next, healthcare domain also we have projects, healthcare, patient analytics, where we can predict the patient readmission with the AI insights. Okay. Then we have e-commerce. This is very common actually. E-commerce projects are very common nowadays. So that also we can have where we have this product sales and returns. Okay, these kind of reports. Then supply chain and logistic optimization. Then we have energy consumption and sustainability dashboard and social media sentiment analysis. So these are some of the 10 important dashboards what I have selected. If you feel that there are other projects, I'm from a different domain, I want to work on some particular project, please bring it. I will help you right from creating the data to work on the projects. Don't worry. See, if you work on all this project itself, you'll get more confidence and start, understanding, taking the project independently. The advantage of this is, suppose if you work on more projects, there are so many places, so many websites where you can go and you can take the project independently. You can be a freelancer. People, I'll tell you, when you want to take a project, okay, it can be whether you're working for a company or you're working for a freelancer, or if someone wants to give you a project, it is always keep in mind that they will check your portfolio, they'll check your profile. If you have more and more projects done, that means you are experienced, correct? That means they'll confidently give you the projects or any work or something. You can also do the work independently, that is for freelancing as well. So that also you can plan with this course actually. Okay. So each project includes data set. This I'll be sharing the data sets in the Telegram channel for people who are actually working on these projects. Then wireframe. So I'll be giving you some, I told you, layouts and all. Then AI insights, all the, what is that, the information or some suggestions, whatever is there, that also I'll be sharing. And the final report. So here, what I'll do is I'll give you all the ideas, the complete project report for each and every project. Okay, right from how to do. So briefly, I have this somewhere in the bottom, but also I'll show you. See, if you just go here, I have a detailed project. This is something like where I have some wireframe, some briefly done wireframe. Let me just show you for all the project, whatever I just discussed. I'll just walk you through that as well. Okay. So these are the projects what I discussed in the beginning. Just briefly, I just made a list of 10 projects. Now here I have some explanation. Say sales performance dashboard. Here it will help management to track revenue, profit, sales growth with AI-driven insights. Previously, we had to go and type all the insights, but now you don't have to bother. Everything will be done by AI itself. That you don't worry. Okay. What are the data set? I'll be giving you this data set where we have all these columns. And suppose if you think that we need to add some more data or some more columns in this, we'll try to do that as well. No worries. Okay. So what dashboard say KPI summary, profit by region, then we have sales trend. Okay. Then we use this AI tools for executing this particular project. Say this is something, just a sample what I've shown you here. So something like this, we'll get a project where we have all the cards. This is summarized reports. Then we have some reports here. This is just a sample one. We'll try to make it more advanced with all the measures, the calculations, everything we'll try to create here so that our dashboard will be more dynamic. Okay, right. If you see the next one, we have this customer segmentation and churn prediction. I just discussed this 10 projects. This is something elaborated here. Say identify customer segments and predict churn risk. What is that? I'm telling this customer segment means what? Say, for example, it can be some people are actually purchasing only, say, technical items or say laptops, mobiles, or something like that. Some people are actually purchasing only about cosmetics. So we'll try to categorize that. And in that play, in that this thing, some customers are actually not purchasing at all for a very long time. We'll go and we can search. Say, take an example of this Flipkart or Amazon. You'll be keep getting all these updates. They'll say big billionaire day, or say suddenly you can see that the festival offers are coming. So why they actually do that? So that the customer will come back, right? So all these are actually the planning what they do so that the they retain their customers. So how they can do? All by data, right? So that kind of projects will be working here. So here we'll work on all these kind of reports, and we have this one wireframe also. Just given some idea here. These are all just an idea, okay? But we'll go in depth of it, elaborate it. I will prepare this, the project documentation for you people, and we'll also sit and work. Suppose if you think that we have time, I'll also sit with you people and guide you. But my intention is you people will work on these kind of projects. Now you might ask, when are we starting this project, sir? First, we have to learn the fundamentals. Then only we can start working. Without knowing anything, directly we cannot go and start working on the project. But for that, we learn some fundamentals. That also, how to learn the fundamentals quickly and start working on the project. That also idea I have. I will walk you through that. Okay. Next one, HR analytics. You all know that HR means what? Say the company, there are some resources. Say the department which actually take care of all the resources, right from your, when the hiring, their salary, or when they're actually leaving, resigning, then what all we have to do. So all these can be tracked here. So here we'll be tracking what? Say HR track attrition. Attrition means how many people are actually leaving, right? Why they're actually leaving. So those things. Workforce diversity and employee satisfaction. So all these things will be collected, and we'll see how we can actually show that as a dashboard. Say we have the data set, then attrition analysis. Say department role wise attrition. Then we have this diversity metrics, that is gender ratio and age group. Say for example, now I have 100 employees. In that, how many are male, how many are female? Again, in that, the age groups. So we can actually analyze the data, create some reports based on these kind of segmentations as well. Then salary versus attrition, say scatter chart with AI insight. Say we'll try to understand. Say for example, now we have the salary and what is the attrition rate. So all those things we can actually have. Say auto-generated key findings. Say we can also have some AI tools in our say in the Tableau, and we'll see how we can actually get the insights as well automatically, or say very fast. What is the outcome? People analytics dashboard helping HR with retention and policy decisions. So this will help us in see what we can actually do, helping HR with retain. Say I want to retain some employee. What all I can actually do. So those things actually we can track here. Okay. Next we'll say marketing campaign analysis. I told you about nowadays many people are actually running their ads, or they do a lot of marketing. How actually we can handle this? Say measure marketing ROI and optimize campaign budgets. This is very important for the companies instead of just wasting the money. So we can do something like this, right? Say digital marketing data. This is the data set what we have. So we'll work on that. Say campaign spend versus ROI, then channel performance, AI suggestions. Okay. Then we'll be using this AI tool for working on this. So what is the outcome? Data-driven marketing strategy recommendations powered by AI. So we'll have some reports like this. Based on the data, we can actually create. See, you can see that I've made sure that the reports are something very much similar, because you first have to get acquainted, or say, you should get the confidence that I can create the report. So I made it something similar with all the projects, so that people can have an idea. After that, you start creating your own wireframes, creating your own ideas, all this. Okay. So this is just sample what I'm actually showing you. Financial KPI dashboards. So we all know that financial means about, can be banking, it can be your financial department of finance department, reports. Provide executives with financial performance and forecasting. Say, suppose in a company, the sales are happening. I'm getting some revenue. What is the investment? What is the profit we got from that? So there are so many things in the financial department, right? So those things actually will keep a track of it. Say revenue versus forecasting. Say for example, now what is the revenue? What is the forecast? Then expense breakdown. Then we have this variance analytics. Say from one month to another month, what is my profit? What is my loss? Those things. So all this Say, for example, now you're from financial background, then it will be easy for you to understand. If you're from HR background, then it will be easy for them to understand. So what I have taken care is it can be any domain. So it should be easy for you to work on the project. So that is what I've actually taken care. Then we have healthcare patient analytics, where we can take care of, say, track hospital performance and predict the patient readmission. There are some people will be keep coming, say it can be outpatients, it can be just for a checkup they'll come. So we have some data and we'll see how we can actually create the report. Say here we have this admission trends, patient demographics, means from which, say, patient demographics can be like what is their age and what kind of disease they have, from which place they are coming, what is their kind of medicines we are giving. So all these things we can actually track. Readmission risk. Say, what happens? There are some people who get all right and they'll not come back. There are some people who will be keep coming because they are not able to recover soon. So are there any patients like that who are keep getting admitted or something? So those kind of analysis actually we can. Okay. E-commerce, anyways, we all know that e-commerce are something like where we sell some products, right? Say, monitor product sales, reviews, and returns. Especially this, what is this? Flipkart. Then we have this Amazon. There are so many other e-commerce companies now. They have these products, right? So doing or working on these kind of reports, you have this e-commerce product performance as well. Then we have some advanced projects. So these things you just take care. You feel that okay, I'll continue with all the projects. You can work on this. That is supply chain and logistics optimization. So here we have the delivery performance, then route optimization, cost per mile or something. So this is something like logistics, right? Say, for example, you see now all these deliveries will happen, right? You can see this, you have this Zepto, you have a Blinkit and all. They have, they'll bring all your products or something, the 10 minutes, 6 minutes and all, right? So if you take the Flipkart and all, Flipkart, Amazon and all, they actually take 1 or 2 days. When they come, what they do is they'll categorize their product delivery. So for each product, they cannot go and keep on going for the same places multiple times, right? So those things actually they'll plan. So for that, we can try to create one dashboard. So that is also very easy. We'll try to work on that as well. Then energy consumption and sustainability dashboard, where we track energy usage, cost, and environmental impact for sustainability initiatives. Say we have some say electric energy kind of thing and all. So for that also we can create one dashboard here. Then we have social media sentiment. Say for example, we can monitor brand reputation and customer sentiment. Say there are some customers who give very positive feedback for the same product, they can give negative feedback as well. So we have to understand and see what kind of analysis we can do for the product, whatever is there, whether it is really doing good or not. So those kind of analysis actually we can do. So these are some of the projects. This is just for your understanding. I just made one list of projects with their layouts. So these projects will be working in this particular course. Why I'm actually specifically mentioning these projects is if you start working on a project, you get a lot of ideas. Then you can actually try to take some projects independently. Or even if you apply for a company, you will have more confidence in working on this particular project. Don't worry. First, what I'll do is first, once we finish all these fundamentals, then I will work on 1 or 2 projects for you people, right from scratch. After that, I'll give you all these projects to you. You can work on this and you can come back to me and you can show it to me. And again, people, I'm not forcing you that you have to take all the 10 projects, but all the 10 projects, whatever is there, depending on each domain, I have categorized it. Now, for example, now someone is from retail background, take the e-commerce project and start working on it. People from HR background, take the HR first, start working on it. People from healthcare background, take one project from healthcare and start working on it. So if there are some people who wants to work on all the projects, you can still work on all the projects, not a problem. Apart from this, there are 100+ projects as well. I showed you yesterday. That also I'll be sharing it with you. If you feel that after finishing this, I want to work on those projects, please go ahead and work on those projects as well. Okay. Right. Now coming to the syllabus, that is the topics what will be learned. Okay. Now, if you see here, yesterday we actually learned about we discussed about few things. That is about Tableau, the business analytics, data analytics. Then we understood about business intelligence. Then we learned about this one. What is that? The tools, the BI tools like Power BI, Tableau, and all. Okay. Then we discuss about the installation of Tableau. Okay. So these things we actually discussed. But now, once I install, after that, what all will be learning? What I'll do, I'll just open the Tableau for you people so that I will just walk you through everything and I'll show you what all you'll be learning in this particular entire project or say entire course. Let me just open the Tableau and then I'll show you what all things you can work on this, how the Tableau actually looks and everything, and all the practicals will start working from next class, that is next weekend. Okay, so this is my Tableau. Then quickly what I'll do is I'll try to import some data for you. Just take this. Don't worry, I'll explain all these things in detail from next class. Okay, now if you say this, also go to the syllabus. See, we have the Tableau workspace where we have the sheets, dashboards, and storyboards. If you go here, see, I have this data source, sheets, and then we have this still loading. See, we have this dashboard and we have this story. Okay. Those things we'll be learning. Then we have the shelves, cards, panels, data pan, analytics pan. If you go here to sheet, we can see these are all called as shelves. Then we have this data pan, analytics pan. Okay. Next, there are some terminologies what we have to understand before start working on Tableau. So what is data? What is data source? What is dimension? What is measure? Discrete versus continuous. So all these things will be discussing. I'm just showing you what all we'll be learning in the entire course. Okay. And then show me panel, folders, hierarchy. See, this is show me panel, this one. And here I want to create one say folder. Let's go here, see, group by folder, right click, and I want to create some folders. See, I can create one folder. I want to create hierarchy. I can create hierarchy. Okay. So these things we can actually learn here. All these are first step where we try to understand the entire Tableau. Okay. Next step, we'll see some, we'll also relate some projects here. Say in project 3, okay, we have this measure and dimension. We'll try to understand what is measure and dimension. So I, try to explain all these terminologies, and we also try to somewhere we'll see the projects, whatever is there, we'll try to relate that. Okay. Then we have this, the generative AI chat GPT, and we'll try to understand this by using some of the prompts, and we'll see what all we can actually gain knowledge by using chat GPT or any other tools. Next, connecting and preparing data. Just now we saw that I connected the data. I imported some data from Excel. So we're trying to connect. Then we have this live versus extract. So if you see here, we can actually, okay, here we don't have, anyways, this is conversion. So we can have this live or extract data. So here, I think it's changed. Okay, anyways. So here we'll have this live or extract data. I don't know why it's not showing here. I'll show you people, don't worry. Should be somewhere. It was here actually, live and extract. I don't know, it's not showing here. Let's let it be, I think. Okay, anyways, I'll show that, don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is because this is a public, so we are not able to find it. So if you go to this professional edition, we'll have that live and extract, but don't worry, I will explain that as well. What is live and extract? Then data interpreter and metadata pan. There's nothing but this one. If you see here, it's called as metadata pan. This one. Okay. The details of the columns. Data interpreter. This one. So this one, what it will do is whenever I take the data from, you can say that from a text file, will not get the heading properly. So you can go, you can check this. So it will actually clean the Excel workbook automatically. It will show the headings. Otherwise, you know what happens here? It says F1, F2, F3 or something like that. It will come. So we can clean that as well. Okay. Then joins, unions, and blends. If you go here, see, I'll just drag this another table. Can you see this? This one. See, there's a relationship which happens here. So these kind of things also we can try to understand here. So this also we have to understand when I have multiple tables, what we can actually do. Okay. Because the data might not come always in one single table. Okay. All right. Next, visualizations. When I say visualizations, here I'll just go and you can see that we have the show me. You have so many visualizations here, right? Suppose if you want to create any visualizations, let's say I'll take this region and I'll take this sales. I'm getting this column chart. And let's say I'll remove this. I want to get the state, the map reports. Correct. Because it is not recognizing, it's taking, we'll take United States. See, you have the map like this. Okay, so we can create the map. So likewise, there are so many visualizations. Here I mentioned few which are common, but otherwise there are so many other things. I'll show you that as well. Then how to format, conditional formatting. Then we can take some project examples and we can work on these options what we learned. And then working with data. Say for example, I have this dimension versus measure. Say for example, we can see here, this is called as dimension, all this. That means they are text. These are called as measures, numbers. Okay. So all these things will be learning here. Let me just clear this. Okay, so you can see these are the measures actually. Now, for example, I'll go here and take this region. I have this measure names. I'll keep it on top. Then we have measure values. I'll put it here. See, you'll get something like this. Okay, but don't worry. This is just I'm just walking you. Just I'm explaining this. But in detail, I'll explain one by one because all these are very much required. Then next, you can see this aggregations. What is aggregations? You can see here this sum of sales. I want this to be average. Let's go here. See, I'll just mention it as average. So this becomes average sales. So we can change the summarized reports as well here. So those things we can actually do. Okay. Then sorting, hierarchies, and drill down. If you go here, for example, let me clear this. I will take subcategory. Just an example I'm doing. See, Tableau is very easy, people. Okay. Now let's say I'll change this and you can see that it's not sorted. Let me go here. See, I'll sort it. Okay. So what I'm telling is these kind of fundamentals we'll try to understand. We'll try to learn all the options quickly. But after that, we can start working on the projects with all these options what we have. So that actually makes the people understand and work on as many projects as you can. Okay. Then we have this group sets and bins. For example, now I have this, the chart. I will select this. I want to group these things. Then let's go here. See, this is called as group. Click on this. This becomes one group. That's all very easy. Tableau is very, very easy to learn. So now I have this group. I can create a report. So set. Set is nothing but similar to group, but it is not grouped. It will just categorize it instead of grouping it. Pins are nothing but again set of groups, but we can categorize it by number. Say for example, let me remove this. Let me remove this. I will take this. Where is sales? Okay, I'll take this sales. Okay, or we'll go here. Do one thing. Sales create bins. Right. If I click on this, there is a bin which gets created. Let me just make it as 1,000. Now you know what happens. See here, sales bin. I'll take this and put it here. See, it will categorize it like this. I want the bin by 5,000 or something. Let's go here, right click and say edit. I'll make it as 5,000. See, every 5,000 we categorize. Pins are nothing but like what we have is pin like a bucket. We're trying to bucket the values from one range to another range. Then parameters. Parameters are nothing but suppose if you think I want to have some reports to be created. Say for example, let me go here. Say people, I can do it so soon, right? That means all these are very easy to understand. Now, for example, let's say I will create one report of the state. Okay, I'll take the state and I'll take the sales. I can see I have so many this thing. Okay, here. So what I'll do, I can go here. I can create a parameter or like a filters. Parameters are actually used for calculations. But here, let's say I have this region. Right click and here we'll say create parameter. Now you see immediately I'll get one parameter like this. It asks for string. All the values are here. I'll say okay. See, that's the parameter which got created. Right click and here I'll say show parameter. See here. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just create one calculated field. Okay. I'll say para. People, please don't worry. I will teach you this in depth. I'm just showing you what all things are available. I'll say region equals, instead of giving east, west, south or something, I'll give this parameter name. Okay. What is the parameter name? Say region parameter. See this one. Okay. Let's say okay. Now I can say this. I have this parameter. This one I'll take and I'll put it in colors. Can you see this? You have the colors here. These depends on, these are actually from west. If you still want to know what I'll do, I'll take this region and I'll put it here. Can you see this? West is getting shaded. Now you see, I'll say south. See, let's say east. Can you see this? I'm just telling you these kind of reports. See how much time it took, not even 1 minute. So like this, you can create it. So this is just one simple thing. Like this, I have so many things to learn. Very interesting things that we'll be learning in this complete course, that is Tableau. Then we have this calculated field. Just now I showed you one formula, right? Like that, we can create one formula. Then we have this rank, running total, and all these things. That is all the formulas. Then LOD. LOD is nothing but it's called as level of detail. That is, we can create some no, formulas where suppose I have a region. Only for region it should get the total, even though it is taking some sum of each region I should get. So it is categorized kind of calculations what we can actually do. Then here we can use some projects to understand all the options, whatever we have learned. And we'll be using some Gen AI prompts, like, if you want to go year over year or year on year kind of growth, that we can actually see here. Then after this, we'll try to learn working on the dashboards. Say, building dashboards. Here, if you go, just think, say, I'll create one dashboard. Okay. Here I have one report. Now here we have this tiled and floating. When I say tiled, see, it's called as tiled. That means it will fit in everything like this. But same thing, I have this float. I'll click on this float and then I'll take this. See, you can float it anywhere I want like this. What is floating? There are advantages and disadvantages. So whatever reports I create, I can just go here and keep it like this. Yeah, see. We can do something like this. See. Okay. Full screen. See. Right. So this will be learning here. So all the dashboards. There are so many things called as the actions and filters. Okay, from one report to another report, we have to filter. So those things will be learning. Then about storytelling. Storytelling is the end actually here. We can start creating the stories. We can tell some stories. Okay, so those things will be learning here, right? Then again, publishing. Say I want to give it to the public where everyone can actually see my reports. Okay, so those things actually will be learning here. Okay, then the projects will come to the projects, complete projects will come. And in the end, we'll also see about how actually we can take this certification, that is Tableau certification. If you're interested, I'll guide you for taking the certification. You can plan accordingly. Okay. By the end of this course, what all you'll be learning, say Tableau from basic to advanced, then some 10 projects. Okay. Then Gen AI, where we can use the ChatGPT or DeepSeek or any other AI tools we can use, and certification and career opportunities. So I'll help you in understanding how to clear the certification if you want. That is optional, it's up to you. But these three things will be there, this particular syllabus, the entire syllabus. So this I will share it with you people. So please keep this with you. Try to make your mindset that yes, I'll work on all the projects, but still suppose if you think that no, I'll work on specific projects depending on my domain, that is also fine with me. Okay, whatever it is. But first few days, we'll try to work on the entire Tableau. I will give you all the notes, exercises, assignments, everything in the beginning only. So this time we'll take less time for fundamentals, less time to say work on all the options available, but more time on projects. So this will help us in understanding, executing, and also getting the confidence on working on projects. Okay. All right. So I'll stop here. Now let me speak to people online and ask if they have any questions. So let them answer. Otherwise, next week onwards, we'll start our complete Tableau course with Gen AI. Okay. All right. So people online, Mallikarjun, Sunil, Naveen, Chetan, any questions you have, and let me know about the new way of changing the syllabus and working on the courses or the trainings. Please, can you mention about that so that if any feedback, okay, doesn't mean that whatever I'm thinking is always correct. So for me, students are important. Now, suppose if you think that some changes has to be done, you can also mention. I'll see what I can do. So Mallikarjun, Chetan, Sunil, can you please tell me how the syllabus is and the way of we are going with the training, and any suggestions also is fine.
Everything is good, sir.
Okay.
So it is a new
Chetan,
concept, right, sir? So it is really good wherein we get to learn a lot of things with the live projects. So it's a good way of teaching also and also for us to learn. So yeah, it
yes,
is really interesting.
yes. So I don't know, okay, whether other institutes are actually started following this, but this is how actually we need people. Let me tell you very frankly, this syllabus, what I am actually trying to make based on the companies where I go. I'm sitting with the CEOs, I'm sitting with the HRs, I'm sitting with the managers because I go for corporate trainings. Usually, what I do is I'll just do the trainings and also I'll sit with them and I'll speak to them because what happens when we go to the corporate trainings, it's not just we'll do only the trainings. When it comes to trainings here in the institute, students will come, they'll get the training and they'll go. But when you go to corporate trainings, it's not like that. So most of the because the companies are actually investing on the trainings, what they do is the CEOs or vice president or someone from the top management will come and sit with us. They'll speak how are the candidates, whether they're really learning or not. So we want these kind of things in our company. So we discuss a lot of things. Even the HRs also will come sometimes. Financial department will come. They'll sit for some some negotiations of our fees and all. So at that time, I'll take the opportunity and I'll speak to them, asking them, saying that how your companies are actually trying to implement these Power BI, Excel, Tableau, or whatever. Then they'll say, see, this is the project what we have. We're not able to work on this. So we want the skills where people should have AI skills and they want to work on the problem solving the projects or something. So I'll try to make a note of all these things and then I'll start developing my syllabus. But always it doesn't mean that whatever I try to change, everything is 100% correct. So I'll also give the students some feedbacks so that I can try to implement. So what I have seen, even including us, say we used to do all the training, say Excel, all the chapters, Tableau, all the chapters, and again we give them some projects. We'll tell them to work. But now we want to make it some reverse engineering where we work on all the we make a list of all the projects what we're actually doing. Now you people know that what actually we are working on. Now we'll try to understand the fundamentals and then we'll start using the AI tools and then we'll try to execute the project in that project right from scratch for data cleaning, calculated fields, the analytics, everything. I'll try to make a list of it and then the people can execute as many number of projects you want. Okay. And how to show it to the public, that also I'll tell you in LinkedIn or there are so many other platforms. I'll share that also. You can share that as well. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, Mallikarjun. Chetan, anything to say?
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, actually, even though if we complete all the topic also, just we are after 100% practice also, still we are not sure like where. See, when we get some data, we don't know their expectation. Will fail sometimes to understand their requirement. But in the offices also, recently when I attend some interviews, suddenly I got some inputs. There I got stuck. So their expectation to fill. So that time here when we practice the new projects and so when we practice more projects, so even though after completion of say all the syllabus, so we need this one, sir, exactly what we are doing right now. That's very supportive and we have to just it's very good new idea and this is very suits for every student, sir. Actually, so even if we get more in the projects in companies, the leaders and managers, they will not support. You only do it like that. They will say, because so that time if you work like this now, if you see the data, you will not understand because everything is we learn. Okay, we feel like okay, we know everything I can do, but we can't. Sir, we there we'll stuck because that time nobody will be there to support, to guide that time. See, in this case, if we practice like this project, we are at least it's like a completely test drive. If we practice it, definitely we'll go with the best thing. I think this is my.
Okay. Got it, Chetan. So you think this is something unique kind of training what we're actually planning?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's unique only. Yes.
Right. So I don't know. Have you ever come across any other institutes are planning something like this? Anyways, any
sir, actually, so no, sir, but recently, just
don't
I
name,
saw
don't name any
no,
institutes.
yeah, sir. Oh, yeah, sir. But actually, they are started that Gen AI, all those things trainings, but that is separately. I think actually I received a messages and mails regarding we are doing like this Gen AI, all those
Gen
trainings.
AI I understood. So Gen AI, I know what they actually do is they'll teach you about Chat GPT. They'll teach you about more other AI tools. More other concepts. My question is that the way what we have tailored the subject, the syllabus.
No, sir.
Because what I have seen all the institutes, what they do is they'll say, Tableau means they'll start with some first chapter, second chapter, third chapter. So it is something like a chapter wise. Even we used to do that. Okay, it's not that we are something great. Suddenly, we are different from others. So we used to do long back something like that. Now we have changed the syllabus. So my question was very simple: that are there any other institutes also who are actually started this, or is something new which we have started new?
Sir, actually, this is some the new only, sir. No one is doing like this. But this is actually what expected from all the students. Actually, those who understand the exact student and see all the students' requirement is definitely this is the best one. I think.
Sure. Don't worry. So as I told you, this is just the 10 project what I mentioned. Okay. Apart from this, yesterday I showed you some 100+ projects as well. I will try to, I will give that entire 100 plus projects as well. You see, if we can work on all the projects, it is fine. I know it is very difficult to work on all the projects, but at least if you work on some 5 to 10 projects, I'll tell you will get more confidence. We can start working on this as well.
So
Okay.
even though I heard, sorry to interrupt, even though
Yeah.
the actually sometimes so they will, if they give so on single project, no, they will separate charging that for like that also people are there, sir.
Oh,
Just
is
saw
it?
so many.
Okay. Don't worry. You know, right?
Yeah.
The ITAS will not do that. We'll only charge for the course. But for the project, I will surely help everyone. Already there are so many people who have got benefited. So don't worry. We'll try to work on that as well. Any number of projects, you work, I'm there to guide you because I'm not just a trainer. You know that I've worked in the industry for almost 20 years. I've handled multiple teams. I've handled multiple resources. Okay. Multiple clients. So I'm there with you people to work on the projects. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Right. Mohan, any feedback? No. Your feedback. That is fine. I'll just check that. So, what is your feedback on? Right. So, from next week onwards, I'll bring all the data for all the 10 projects. We'll first align everything. Okay. And then we'll start learning all the complete from scratch, all the complete concepts what we have, the fundamentals. Let's not spend too much of time only to learn all the basic things and waste time. We'll try to use the entire course very productively, and then we'll start working on the projects. At least some 2, 3 projects I'm there to. I'll try to execute in front of you, and then you start working on all the other projects. We can sit together. I'm there to guide you in everything, so that the people can actually, get more confidence in working on the projects. Okay, right, people. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys
Sir,
next week. Yeah.
Sir, can you just add me to the Telegram channel? I'm not there.
No, it's not created. That I'll send you the Telegram channel. Everything will be sent. Next week. What I'll do is I'll create all. I'll put all the project details, the data set, everything. I'll put in that particular Telegram channel, and I'll send you the link. All of you. Okay. The next class, I will send you the link. All of you can join there because I have not created any Telegram channel as of now. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, people. Have a great day. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.